Hey, hey, hey. Not sure if I'm live or is it still loading. Hey guys, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy. We're in like the middle of February and the weather is like, I'm not sure. I haven't checked the weather today, but it's very, very cold. Well, not that cold. It's kind of chilly, very sunny outside. Let me know where you're at. How is the weather where you're at? And if you're joining me live, say hi. If you're watching the replay, say hashtag replay. So let me know that you hopped in and you watched today's video training on how to be a kick-ass successful business, how to have a kick-ass successful business while being a kick-ass mom. So it's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna share a little bit about my story as being in business and being a mom, and I'm excited. Hi Lauren, it's sunny but snow on the ground. Yes, that snow, it doesn't want to go away. Oh my god, like it's been snowing, but it stopped. I think we are having another snowstorm here in New York City on maybe on Thursday, tomorrow. So, anyways, there's a few things that I am announcing. I am doing free coaching. There's 5 spots left for me to be able to coach you for free. The reason why I'm doing this free coaching is because I am pivoting my business from not just only web design. I'm not gonna stop doing web design. I love designing websites. I love doing, the creative part of my business, but I love this part of coaching, and it's just like it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and I haven't been doing it because I've been so much focused on the design business of it. So I want to really, really bring up my confidence and bring up my skills of coaching, which I also do when I'm designing websites for my clients, right? I do some kind of like coaching aspect of the design when it comes to like their messaging and being able to showcase them as a credible expert. There's some coaching involved into my design packages, but I've been inspired to really do coaching one-on-one with people who need help, just getting off the ground and getting those first 5 clients in the door. And that's why I'm doing these free coaching sessions, because not only I want to increase my confidence and my skills around coaching, but I want to help these 10 women who are moms, service-based business, and be able to help them and guide them through and give them clarity onto the next steps. So this is how it works. We are gonna like sit down for 60 minutes together, and we're just gonna work on your business, work on having the clarity of your next steps in business so you can be showcasing yourself as a credible expert. So one of the things that I have learned in this ground is that it's something that I'm gonna also talk to you as I tell you my story of being a mom and being in business, is that I really had to learn to showcase myself and get out of the fear of showcasing myself as an expert, right? As like I've been in business for 7 years, and I know a lot of how to get clients. I know a lot on how to create relationships. I know a lot around, being in business for the past 7 years. So I've been wanting to like teach these things, and coaching is the best way. So if you haven't grabbed a spot, yes, it's 100% free. And yes, there is a catch. The catch is that you give me a testimonial, whether I sucked at coaching or whether I did amazing at coaching you. I still want that feedback, right? And when you come to coaching, it's not that you are gonna, just come into coaching. I'm just gonna tell you what to do, and it doesn't work like that. No coach that can ever like really get you results can ever guarantee that you're just gonna take some steps and you're gonna get the results. Of course, you're not just gonna sit around and, blindly and magically, wishfully think that clients are gonna come to you. You have to take some specific action towards that, but it looks different with every business that you have. So that's why I want to do the one-on-one coaching. So if you're interested in doing the one-on-one coaching with me totally for free, in exchange for a testimonial, I am only doing 10 people, and 5 spots are already taken. 5 spots are available. So if you want to grab your spot, I'm gonna have my assistant put the links for you to apply. I think there's some links in the Facebook group. If you haven't joined, if you're watching this on IGTV or YouTube, go to my Facebook group, six figure coaches, consultants, and course creators, and you will get the link to apply there. If by now, those spots, by the time that you apply or that you want to reach out, the spots are taken, I will let you know, because I can only take so much. And these spots are limited, and they're going fast. They're going fast. I just started announcing it last Friday, and there's already 5 spots taken, and then 5 spots that are available. So grab yours, and make sure you get the clarity that you need for your business. Get the clarity that you need to move forward and know the next steps is. Sometimes we hold back from getting support, from getting, the things that we need to get in our business, because we think, oh, we're supposed to know it because I'm the expert. But being an expert doesn't mean you know everything. Being an expert means that you staying ground and into understanding that you're a human being, and you're here to learn and grow. And as you learn and grow, that doesn't mean that you stay stagnant and not teach other people or guide other people to, help them move them forward. But you stay in your, zone of genius by helping other people, who have already been through where you've been through, right? So if you're a coach, a consultant, a course creator, especially if you're a mom, in the entrepreneur space, I want to be able to coach you through the next steps in business. Okay, so grab one of those spots, and we're gonna go on to today's story. So if you know me, my name is Janet Soriano. I am a web designer and now business coach, and I with online business owners and service-based business to help them establish themselves as, right? Because I don't just design websites for the sake of designing websites, but to help you understand that a website is the living and breathing space in which you are like the so and so expert in that space, right? And you have to be able to know and portray that. So when your clients come and see your credibility as the expert, they can see, what's going on with you, where you're at in business, whether you're a coach, whether you're selling a one-on-one service, whether you're selling a course. People come to your website to actually just see the credibility that you have, to see past work that you have done, right? And you have to be able to showcase this as a credible expert, in order for you to be able to attract those exact clients that you want to attract. Because if somebody's landing on your website and there's like arrows and very confusing, and you don't know, like your ideal client doesn't know what the hell you're selling or what the hell you're doing on that website, they're just gonna click exit and just hop off, and your credibility just goes down the ground. So it's really important that we establish ourselves as credible experts, and this is and that's how I'm gonna show you a little bit about my story. So when I started out, I think I have shared the story before, but when I started out, I first had the business idea of, I didn't start with this design business. I started my first business selling some, clothes online, right? I wanted to sell like mini dresses. The name of the domain that I bought that in that time, I think I was like 19, 20. I'm 27 now by the time that I'm doing this video. Um, it was like gorgeousbabe.com, right? And I have beautiful dresses, and the site was beautiful. Like, I learned it on my own. I did all the YouTube videos. I was overwhelmed with all the things, and by then I wasn't a mom, right? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't start my business being a mom. And at age 23, I became a mom of my gorgeous little boy. He's now 3 years old, right? And when I became a mom and I really took my business serious, and I still have a full time job, and I have a business that I run, which is also full time. Like, I say this is a side hustle because I do, I do take it serious. I do take my business very serious, and I do take like the things that I do into like more of a concept. Like, it's not a side hustle, it's a job that I'm doing, that I'm not kind of like a job. It's like my passion for this is very, very important for me to show up every day and do this work, right? So it's no longer, oh, this is just something I do on the side to make money, but it's something that I'm looking for in long term. So when I became a mom at age 23, building a business and working a full-time job at the ER, things weren't that easy. Things were very hectic. I was feeling very torn apart when it came to like building the business, spending time with my son, not being able to, take care of myself, take care of my body, exercise, all the demands that, society has, or like, gaining weight. I had, it was a time in my it was a time that I really had to seek help. And I really, like, now, fast maybe a year and a half forward, I still am in therapy. And I've been in therapy for, yeah, about a year and a half. And a lot of things have improved in my life. And not things like, nothing is perfect at the very beginning. So none of like the like me showing up at the beginning. There was times where I would show up, and not really have the energy that I wanted to have because I wasn't taking care of myself, wasn't taking care of my health. I wasn't really spending a lot of time with my son at the time because I was like struggling with, you know, do I spend these 2 hours on my business to get another client? But then if I do get another client, then I'm not gonna be able to spend more time with my son. So I was torn apart. Or I be do what do I do? Like, do I be a kick-ass mom or have a successful business? And how can I be able to have both? But at that moment, I didn't feel that I could have both, right? So the difference is that I took my mindset around building a business, into more of like a CEO level. So I started looking at my business differently in the aspect of like, yes, I am running this business. Um, and the results that I get from this business are what I put in it, right? But I also have my values, which is myself, right? Valuing myself, my health, and my, um, what I eat, how I exercise, the energy that I put into myself. And then there's my son, which is like, he's a whole job of its own, right? He's 3. He requires a lot of attention and love and care and nurturing. And when I wasn't giving that to him because I had to like stop, you know, stop, not stop, but I had to like really focus on my business and just not really focus so much attention to him. I really felt torn down that I couldn't do both, right? So the thing that changed in me was actually the mindset of how can I create something that is sustainable for me, that I'm not all the time pulling from this side to pulling from that side. And what really helped me was establishing myself as a credible expert, understanding that I don't have to be 24/7 behind a computer to be able to make money in my business. And I don't have to be able to, I don't have to think that because I'm here with you guys, spending time with you guys, that I'm a bad mom. So both my mindset and what I did would actually shifted when I became, instead of being the employer in my business, I became the CEO of my business. Meaning that I started changing how I view my business and the results that I was getting by working strategically, and more importantly with like a plan and a set in mind, right? And this changed like maybe just not just recently, the past year I was able to double my revenue, and be able to still work a full-time job and spend a lot more time with my son. Till this day, I show up in my business almost every day, but I do have dedicated time for my son and my family, because that is my number one value, which is family time and being able to show up for him and be able to care and nurture for him. But I wasn't able to do that because I didn't put myself as the CEO of my business, right? And the other thing that I did was really understanding that I can be able to create messaging and work and not have to be on social media 24/7. You don't have to be on social media 24/7. And it's ironic to just say it when we are on social media, and we are trying to find, like, we are trying to learn and we're trying to grow. But in order to just cut up the noise and really get focused on what you want, you have to be able to put some blinders on and really just, yeah, exactly, Lauren. Work smarter, not harder. And the way that you work harder and you trip yourself up is when you start scrolling through social media, seeing everybody else's success, but not really working on your own success, right? Not really taking the action that you needed to take to be able to work on things that are actually going to bring you results in your business. So if you're not, I'm just going to say it out loud. If you're the type of person that's feeling torn between two places, that you don't know where the results in your business are going to be coming from, if you don't know how you can leverage your time, so to be very specific and understanding that you don't need to be 24/7 in your business to be able to create the results that you want, then I want you to book that free coaching call with me. I want you to understand that you don't have to do things alone, and you can actually get some clarity around what your business is and how you can establish yourself as a credible expert. How your website also can do that for you. It's not just like social media and marketing yourself out there, but how can your website actually do the work for you when you're out in the playground, or when you're out, just taking your son for some dinner, right? How can your website be able to create that message and really get through your ideal client without you having to be 24/7 attached to a computer, negating, like really not taking care of yourself, not taking care of your family, right? These things are things that you can be able to accomplish, but if you don't get clarity on what are the exact things that you need to do, then you're not going to be able to do them, right? And that's why I'm doing this 10 coaching, free coaching, and I would love you to take a spot on that. Please take me on that. I can be able to help you to get that, to focus on what are the best next steps in your business. Okay, so with that said, I also want you to get the workbook. I put it in the comments on understanding your the top 3 things that you need to understand to establish yourself as a credible expert in your website, right? Your website is one of the most important things when it comes to people really getting to know you, really understanding your business, understanding your brand, and creating a connection with that. And if you do this right, you can be able to really just be in the park like I was just not last summer, the summer before before COVID, that I was able to um just be in the park and get a notification of getting a new client. How amazing is that? How amazing is that you can be able to um not be working 24/7 and still get clients. Okay, so I will leave you for today, but I will talk to you next week with a new training. I hope you have a great day. It's nice and sunny in New York City. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and we'll talk. Bye.